Hello, I'm Greg Everage. Laura, our children and I would like to welcome you to Family Eats, Mill Valley, California, and our backyard. Recently, Laura wrote a blog on Family Eats about backyard bounty. And today, we'd like to share with you how the desire to glean our 80-year-old pear tree introduced us to a community of people that not only shared their backyard bounty with each other, but also supported their local schools. Through this, we'd like to share with you how you can become a member of your local grassroots organizations in your community. And to think, all of this began with a pear. When we moved into our new home, we discovered a very old pear tree in our backyard. The fruit at the time was very small, but as it began to grow larger, the ripe pears began to fall, and fall they did, smashing as they hit and filling the backyard with pear mash. This attracted yellow jackets, critters of the night, but mainly bees. Feeling that these wonderful pears were going to waste, Laura and I decided to harvest the pears. The kids helped us clean up, and we began to plan the method to glean the old pear tree. In harvesting the pears, we would add an additional crop to the already large smorgasbord of bounty that is produced, mainly from the wild, on our property. We have droves of beautiful blackberries, a small Bartle pear tree, and a small apple tree, along with strawberries, the wild plum trees that are native to Marin, and plenty of rosemary, sage, and wild onions. So we began the harvesting. Everyone helped, and we ended up with around 400 pears. We were amazed at the bounty that came out of our backyard. Then we were confronted with what to do with all of these pears. Well, first, we were just grabbing and munching pears as a snack, and then incorporating them in with almost every meal. Breakfast, lunch, and for dessert after dinner. Laura made pear pockets, which the whole family loved and devoured. We gave Laura's wonderful pear pockets to our preschool teachers and deserving neighbors, but this was not going to distribute the huge amount the tree had brought forth. So we began to give bagsfuls to friends, family, teachers, and again deserving neighbors, along with recipes for pear pockets and quesadillas with pears and prosciutto. But still, this was not going to be enough. Then I read in our local paper that there was a food exchange every Saturday. So I loaded up the pears and discovered a wonderful organization by the name of the Marin Open Garden Project.
Hi, I'm Hillary Jeffress, and I am a co-founder of the Marin Open Garden Project, along with Julie Hanft. Basically, we do this. We gather neighbors together to exchange the bounty of their garden. It's really just an opportunity to connect neighbors together and tap into the resources that are available right here in Mill Valley. Our tagline is encouraging sustainable living by reconnecting people with the land.
Laura had discovered that Slow Food USA was putting on an eat-in to support the Time for Lunch campaign, for the goal of creating a world in which everyone can enjoy food that is good, clean, and fair. Slow Food has teamed up with Better School Food, and their mission is to raise awareness of the connection between food and children's health, behavior, and learning. What's not to like?
Beautiful afternoon.
At the Eat-In, many people spoke, and they represented a number of different organizations, from small organic farms to a senator's field representative to organic producers of dairy and locals that help people turn their lawns into gardens. Family Eats even got the opportunity to share its cause of getting the family back into the kitchen and around the table by using the technique of involved family nutrition. We truly enjoyed the Eat-In. There were tables full of healthy and tasty food, and everyone that attended brought along a big platter of food to share. Along with the food was a seed exchange, tips on small space gardening, and a seedling giveaway. There was even a human or kid-powered smoothie machine. The kids had a great time, and it was a wonderful place to be involved with like-minded people and for a cause that will only better our children, communities, states, and nation.
But there is a reason we have gathered you here in Boyle Park on Labor Day. This event is one of more than 300 events just like it happening today in every state across the country in support of Slow Food USA's Time for Lunch campaign. To demonstrate to Congress that before the Child Nutrition Act is reauthorized this year, some important changes need to happen so that children on the federal school lunch program get to eat real food. Right here Saturday morning tonight, we're welcome. Please be welcome to take home to the plate. This beautiful afternoon, and thank you all, friends, neighbors, and even strangers, for coming today.
So, that's where the picking of pears led our family into giving of ourselves, finding new friends, and discovering groups of people in the community that are making a difference in people's lives. It is truly amazing when you set out to give, and what you discover in the end is what you receive is the true bounty.